G'day Instagram, g'day YouTube, how's it going? So, I don't even know what I'm saying. G'day YouTube, how's it going? So, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I recently went on a trip over to the mainland, which is the continental US, and I went to California and Oregon, and it was a super fun trip, but I went to Portland and hung. I didn't really know anyone there, so we ended up meeting up with strangers and going to Waterfalls, and it was great.
Hi, I'm Brady. I was born in Australia, but when I was 8, my family just packed up and moved to Hawaii. Growing up in Hawaii and being homeschooled has some major perks, some of which you see on here. But this is our channel, home to our stories of adventure, traveling, and just having fun. Welcome to Aussie Vlogger.
Alright, so here's the story. I was staying with my friend Kraus in California, down in San Diego, and the day I was flying out, I had a work trip up in Oregon, and I was supposed to fly out to Oregon and go to Portland and wait. My boss was coming in the next day, so I had a day in Portland by myself, and my friend Kraus was going to be flying out to Florida to meet up with our other friend Jesse and just hang out and have some fun. But we were on the way to the airport, and Kraus realized that his flight wasn't for 2 days. So on the way to the airport, he booked a flight up to Portland with me, and we ended up going to Portland together and just having a ball. So we didn't really know anyone there, so what we did was on the way, on the flight up, we went ahead and Instagram messaged a bunch of people who lived in Portland and asked them if they had a day free to show us around. And this awesome girl, Hannah and Cole, they were free and they just took us all around Portland to some of the best spots. We went downtown, and the first thing was we had to get Kraus a jacket because Kraus didn't bring his jacket, and it was Portland, so it was pouring rain, like freezing cold. For me, I mean, everyone in Portland is just like, oh, they actually don't wear like umbrellas or like ponchos or anything in the rain. It's like a Portland thing, like if you wear it, you're a tourist, and that's what Hannah, our guide, told us. Because I was about to buy an umbrella, but she said don't do it because you look like a tourist. But anyway, Kraus had to buy a jacket, so we went into Portland and we were walking around. It's super hipster there, like super hipster. Like, it's not even a joke. If you see those Pacific Northwest accounts on Instagram that look really hipster, that's basically Portland. Like, every store is like that. Even the Goodwill looked like a hipster store. But we went into Goodwill and a few other thrift shops, and by the way, Macklemore apparently is from around there, so thrift shopping's really cool because of his song, you know. I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in. So yeah, thrift shopping's really like popular over there. So we got a jacket for Kraus and we headed out to the boondocks, to wherever, I don't know, it was a random place in the middle of nowhere. But there were like a bunch of waterfalls right there. So we get out and I bought gloves because I was freezing cold, and it was like, I don't know, I was just freezing cold. But I was wearing gloves and we went out and shot some footage. I got my camera soaking wet, and my camera's weatherproof, so I was good to go. But Kraus brought his T3i out, which, if you know anything about cameras, like, it's basically Canon's like bottom of the line, like entry-level camera, and it's not weatherproof. But he got that thing soaked and it was totally fine. But we were going out, going crazy, and we got soaking wet because we didn't have ponchos or umbrellas and it was pouring rain. So we got like soaked to the bone, and then we'd take as many shots as we can over by the waterfalls, and then we'd jump back in the car to like warm up and heat up, and then we'd go to like the next spot and take a bunch of photos. But it was a super fun time and we had a blast. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about that. You can get an inside peek on my trip. I am releasing the full video of the trip. It's gonna be super epic, hopefully. I can't really promise anything, I'm still editing it. But it should be ready by the time this video is out, so click the link in the first line of the description. Please check that out. I spent hours and hours and hours working on voiceovers and audio, and even before I left for the trip, we storyboarded it out. So please take the time. If you like this video, you're gonna like that video. So check it out, please, please. But that's all for this week, guys. I hope you're having an awesome time, enjoying life, doing whatever you're doing in your part of the world, wherever you are. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon.